So what can we do? I covered up my front piece, and I have also pre-cut the back side, and I will glue this piece on. And then we can go further. Now we have the front and the back, and we will go on this page. For this page I already pre-cut my papers. What I want to do is 2 belly bands. This will be my back side, my background. Then I will make a big belly band, and this piece measures 11¼ by 7 inch, and I scored this piece a ½ inch on each side, top and bottom. Then I have already my background for the bigger belly band, and on top of these I will make a smaller one, and this one measures 10 by 6 inch, and I scored these also a ½ inch top and bottom. This will go on here with a nice red border around. This will my background, and on top of these I make an accordion fold in the middle. I already glued my seam binding on, and you can open these, and there you have place for more photos. And this whole piece measures 20 5/8 by 5 5/8. Here I glued 2 pieces together with a little hinge, and these go on here with a little border left and right. And to cover up, I have here this piece, and for the inside, because here is my ribbon, we have to cover this up. I will use the back side from the same piece. The rest I will leave black, and only these I will cover up with another square paper. Okay, then we can start. here I will cut my corners, because these hinges will be not covered, so I cut this one in an angle that my hinges are not so visible. two belly bands, and here these fold out. Place for some photos, and this one closes with the seam binding, the same as in the inside. So this will come back. Here I have two photo mats. Later on I will decorate this with papers, and here I made two big booklets, and I think I will cut here also my corners. I think this looks nicer. So, and now we can go on this page, and I think I will make here only a photo layout with all of my scraps, and I will place some white picture mats, maybe bigger ones, I don't know. This depends on how my background will look like. So this one I can close for now. I have to fold this one, the door, a little bit back. I will leave this page as it is for now. I made my kind of patchwork, and here I placed some picture mats and some quotes, and these are loose so you can put your picture under, and we can go on this side, and we have a nice thickness and still a little bit space for this page. For this page I will do some flips, and for this I prepared already my papers, and we need 2 pieces that measures 5 1/8 by 11 1/8, and we have to score a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 on 2 pieces. The other 2 flaps have the measurements 5 1/8 by 11 inch, and we have to score a 1/2 inch and a 1/8. We have to pinch our fold lines. One of my quarter gussets will go on the left side, and one of my 1/8 gusset goes on the left side, goes on here, and for my bottom pieces I do it the other way. The 1/4 go on the right side, and the 1/8 goes on my left side. So you can open these papers and you have plenty of space for some nice photos. have under these flaps at least a 1/8 space, so we can place a nice pop-up. And I done on my first Alice album these pop up. This one. This was magnetic, and then you can open this for a nice photo, and I will do these on the other album too. And luckily I have only one sheet of my black 12 by 12 papers left, and we need this I have to make a quick check. So it will be in this size. We can make it a little bit more in the edge and do here maybe a little pocket for some of these tags to put here inside. And I will do this. Hopefully I don't mess up, it's my last sheet. So first in the middle, try to be straight. And then again in the middle, I have to line up my fold line. Sorry for having my head in the way, but I can't see anything. So the next fold line, and then I have to fold this way. And this way. So this is this, and then I have to fold this way, and here, and this way. Have this big triangle, and I have to fold again this one, and all four sides. I hope I do it right. If I messed up, we have to do something other in the middle, but I think I am correct in my foldings. This is the second time I do this, and this one. So if you see, there are many fold lines, many triangles. I don't know how to explain this. You have on each of these straight lines here a triangle, and you have to pinch this one inside on all of your sides. And if you does it right, it looks a little bit like this. It looks like a flower. So I will burnish my fold lines a little bit more. And the last fold is this edge to the outside. And this is it. Here I will place my magnets for the closure for these top piece. Goes on here. Now we have to decorate all these little triangles in some different papers and make one of a white picture frame. And when I have done this, I will be back. So I am ready, and I wrote the measurements for these pop-up on a paper, and I tried to explain again how to fold these pop-up. If I can't explain it very well, then I will search on YouTube for the tutorial. There is a tutorial on YouTube, but I don't know where, but I will find it. So this is our closure, and for our closure we need 2 black cardstock pieces sorry, that measures 6 by 6 inch, and between these 2 layers of cardstock there are the mate of the magnets here on the pop-up. Then I glued a little red ribbon on and layered a gray cardstock and one of the nice sheets from the paper collection. This is from the adhesive chipboard, from the gold. This Alice, and she looks to this cute little butterfly. This butterfly comes in these chipboard pieces. This is the closure. And then we have here our pop-up. I have to explain that my camera shows these 4 triangles in a blue color, but this is not blue, this is a violet, more a plum color. I wrote also the measurements for all of these pieces. In the middle we need a picture mat that measures 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. These plum triangles, you need 2 4 by 4 cardstock for these triangles, and then for the other it's all the same measurements. It's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And I have 2 in gray, I have 2 in red used, I have 2 in light blue, and I have 2 from the design paper. From the design paper I have choose an easy paper, an easy design, so you don't have to watch on the direction. What you also need is some magnets, and I glued these magnets here with some clear tape. And these are not visible. Our Alice holds everything perfectly down, and on the back side I have already placed some double-sided tape like a picture frame, and now we will glue this inside of our page. So here are our page. Now we have to decide where to place our Alice. Did we do this only in the middle, or did we do this on the side and make these little pockets for these nice tags? I think I will glue it also in the middle. Hopefully my magnets will hold. This is something I don't think about my magnets. It's a little bit curved. I hope that this will be better if I glued some papers. And when I close this, our side is full, and it's perfectly full. Maybe it would be better if you don't glue your magnets under this sheet and you have to place it here on the other piece, but I think I can't fix this. I will see if I can fix this, but I do this off camera because of all my bad words. I think I will shout out. Hopefully I get this fixed, and when I'm ready I will be back. Okay, I could fix this. I make with my spatula very carefully these papers loose. There wasn't glued already complete down because there was a little lifting with these magnets, so I can slide under my paper and I make these adhesive loose, and then I could pull out this magnet. Thank God. So now that we have fixed this, we can glue our Alice down. our first door page is ready. I have finished this one, and this is how it looks like. We have our closure and our gates. Here is Alice through the looking glass, and we can flip this, and here says, and what Alice found there. There she found some picture mats. You can flip this to the right and here to the left. Here I glued some of these cutouts, and here is the same, some cutouts, and here also, and nice place for some picture mats. This one is our pop-up. This is magnetic, and here we have place for a nice photo. You can also glue here photos, but you have to cut them in a triangle. And to close this, we place our closure on top. Then we can flip this to the right, and here we have a nice layout for some photos. In the middle there are two belly bands with two booklets. Decoration I will do later, and some picture mats. The decoration comes later also. And here with the seam binding we have a fold out for some photos and this closes with a nice bow. And this one we can fold to the left. Here in the middle we have some picture mats, a booklet, some of these cards. Decoration comes later. And here on the side we have a really big waterfall. Closure is also a seam binding, and we have here place for a 4x6 photo, and here some journaling spot, and this is for 11 pictures, and you can double them up if you place some photos here also. And here again a little tuck spot with some photo mats. Decoration comes later. So this was pretty much to do on this page, especially for all these doors and cutouts. But I like this page, and I will stop for now and think about the next section we have. This is for all the characters, for Humpty Dumpty and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And yes, I will see you there. Bye bye.